20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run here with the rookie. Room to run right away. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Ready, 19.
On first down, it's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
76, 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
On second down, Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third
down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. So mark them down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 14.
Now it's Milroe. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
The kicker on for the
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Osa Odigizua. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. Job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
On the jump. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
14, Eagles, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back. His head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go now.
On play action, Milroe. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
38-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Ready up.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense can do to try to slow them down.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. It's Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And third down coming up. To throw is Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Now Milroe on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
To the air, it's Milroe. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready. 70.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Milroe.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys extend the lead to 24-0.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw. It's Penix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. You see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
They go play action now with Milrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the show continues. What a first half. Had Greg a 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Throwing is Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
And an Eagle first down.
70 left, 19 tight. Rock on, 18 left, 18, 60 left.
Now Penix. He'll get that out to Barkley.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, break. Got it. 19, Tiger. Nice Cowboy. Roll, roll, roll. Steady.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one swung out wide to Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and inches.
Let's go. Steady, ready.
On the ground, it is Allen. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Milrow. Going up top. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Milroe now off the bootleg. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Let's go.
Milroe. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. On first down, it's Penix. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second down.
On second down, here's Penix. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That is caught at the 3. And a critical tackle there. They get close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. First and 10. It's Penix. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Eagles.
Here's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Again, it's Penix. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Got it. Ready? 19, 18, Buffalo 18. 18, behind him. 19, 18. Warriors 70.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's got his tight end, Kittle. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Diggs on the reception. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
27-yard line.
Back at 60. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Donovan Izaraku in there for his second sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll take this one in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
45. Eagles 21.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Go. Ready.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This is blue, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Penix going to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught, and a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now a give up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Viking 18. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. Great touchdown for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Eagles 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll look to throw. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The extra point is good.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Warrior 70. Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up second.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Ready, ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Get it. Let's go.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
gain of only a yard.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. They're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. They put Pickens in motion.
60 by 6. Street. Wings. Check smash. Hey. Go.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
28.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
A 28-yard gain.
Again, it's Penix. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Next to score, Cowboys 59, Eagles 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Carry now for Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Steady.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he could make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
From
conversion.
the gun, here is Penix. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Reload, reload. Come on, set, go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's inside the 30. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
Here we go, guys.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. From a little further back, here's second and goal. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.